A goal from Matt Kemble 16 minutes from time gave Wimborne Town a draw at home against Didcot Town this afternoon at Cuthbury in front of a very healthy crowd of 321. Trailing to a first half Anaclect Odiambo goal scored on 37 minutes, Wimborne had looked the poorer of the teams in the first half, but in the second half they got their act together, moving Jamie Davidson moved into the middle beside Tom Jeffs, and we looked a much more active team. And the goal, when it came, was well deserved. The ball reached Matt Kemble on the left wing. He cleverly controlled it, somehow beat a defender on the byline, and then even more somehow squeezed the ball past the large Didcot goalkeeper to go in at the far post. And that sparked a Wimborne domination of the last quarter of an hour. And perhaps we were slightly unlucky not to take all 3 points. But over the piece, I felt a draw was a fair result. Manager Steve Cuss played the same team as he fielded against North Lee in the 2-1 defeat last week, but with a slight difference in that we went 4-4-2 with Matt Kemble joining Tom Jeffs up front. The formation didn't seem to work in the first half on a fiery pitch as the big, strong Didcot team held the ascendancy, and the goal, when it came on 37 minutes for Odiambo, was well deserved. So 1-0 at half time. Second half, manager Steve Cuss moved Davidson into the middle, as I said, and there was a much different Wimborne team. Star man for me in the Wimborne team, well, again, Jamie Davidson gets a great mention. Matt Kemble for his goal, of course, and it's rich reward for the lad who's played ever so well and worked very hard for these last few weeks in midfield. Also honourable mention for Jordan Cole, who I thought had an excellent second half at left back, and Scott Arnold, who looked strong and determined. Mickey Hubbard came on to a good game, and by the end he was spraying passes wide. And this was overall, we can take a lot out of this game as we prepare for the showdown at Tattenham on Monday. That's an 11 o'clock kick-off, and we hope to see you there. I've got manager Steve Cuss with me after today's 1-1 draw against Didcot Town. Steve, it was a disappointing first half. I think Didcot were probably just worth their 1-0 lead. We seemed to be outgunned a little bit. What did you say at half time? What changes did you make?
Well, I was disappointed first half, it's got to be said. You know, all the things that we've been doing so well of late, we just didn't do it. We given far too much time on the ball, we didn't win enough headers, enough challenges, get the first headers, the second balls, all the things you have to do to win football matches, we didn't do it in the first half. So, you know, we talked about it at half time, and second half I thought it was a lot better.
Yeah. And saw Jamie Davidson moving into the middle to partner Tom Jeffs. I mean, that worked, I think, in the second half. He played well, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought Jamie was a threat throughout. I thought he was our one bright spark in the first half as well, and he was a constant threat throughout the game. And it's just one of those things as a manager, really. With 4-4-2, we decided to change it, stick Jamie up front, and go for it a little bit, and go with 3 in the middle of the park. And we did dominate, and I thought we were worthy of our point come the end.
I was ever so pleased for Matt Kemble to get that goal. He's worked his socks off in midfield for the last few weeks, and it was good. That'll give him a lot of confidence, I think.
Yeah, Matt's an honest player. He works his socks off for us, and it doesn't always go for him. And he's had to play out of position slightly in the last few weeks, and he doesn't moan. He gets on with it. He does his job, and it's a chance for him to play up front today. And so, like you say, delighted for him to get his go. He thoroughly deserved it.
And Tom Hill will be back from holiday, available for selection on Monday, and Roasty will be free of suspension, I think.
Yeah, we've got the 2 lads coming back into the squad, so it gives us a few options for Monday. It's always a little bit of a worry with the game coming so close after Saturday that we get the lads through today, and we'll assess everybody and see if they're fit enough for Monday. Hopefully they will be.
Any niggles that you can see?
There's a lot of little niggles this stage of the season. The pitches are hard, and there's a few little niggles from the boys, but they're all honest lads. They'll want to play the games that are coming up, so I'm sure they'll all be fit for Monday.
Thanks, Steve. All the best for Monday.
Thank you.
Cheers.